Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on my restaurant. Today we are going to be building the best strategy layout in my restaurant. I get loads of comments asking what is the best strategy, what's the best way of making money, what's the best way of getting customers, and I believe that this is basically the best strategy there is because this is used by Sdmittens, and I did make a video on Sdmittens layout, but that is sort of like an old version of it now. This is like an updated version. It's sort of the same thing but made to be more efficient. So make sure you follow this tutorial if you want to know how to build this layout, because it does get a little complicated, but I'm going to be doing a full tutorial so it should be easy. And if I go a bit fast in parts, just make sure to pause it so you can actually follow along. But before we get into it, make sure you leave a like, you subscribe and you comment. Really appreciate it. And shout out to the people that are watching this right now in the live premiere. I have been premiering my videos, so shout out to everyone that's watching it right now. And right, let's get straight into this. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is you want to get velvet ropes and you just want to place them in front of the door. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of that 4, and then you want to place another layer of 4 in front of the 2 4s you've already done. So I've accidentally placed too many there. Let me place that. So as you can see, we've got 12 in rows of 4 in front of the doorway. So that's what you want to do. The next thing you want to do, like I said, I'm going to be going through this quite fast for the people that just want to follow it. You want to get carpet, and I've already placed it down just to make it easy for me. You just want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 carpets down, and then you want to place 4 in front like a rectangle, just like this. And then you just want to place a square of 4, and then in front of the square of 4, you want to place 2, and then in the front of those 2, you want to place 1, 2, 3 in front, and then you just want to place a side block right there on the side of the 3. So just in case you're a bit confused, I'll sort of position the camera like this so you can sort of see. Okay, that should be, you should be able to see what I've done here on the camera angle. So just pause the video just in case that was a bit complicated. Okay, next thing. Also, I want to quickly mention, actually, this is the bigger restaurant, but you can still build this in the smaller restaurant. You just sort of have to maybe nudge, you see this line, maybe nudge this there instead. It can still be done, but it's a bit different. It's probably going to be a lot harder, actually, because you're going to have to make it so it's smaller. But yeah, just thought I'd quickly mention that. Also, the luxury dishwashers, you want to have them on this back wall, and you want to place 1, 2, 3, and then you want to place 1, 2, 3 in front, just like that. So you can have any dishwashers you want. Obviously, I'm using the luxury ones, but if you don't have those, you can use whatever dishwashers you have. And then also we've got the order stands. So you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 order stands. I'm really sorry about my staff. I have closed my restaurant, but I don't really know how to sort of hide them. But yeah, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of the 6 dishwashers. And then once you've done that, you want to place your stoves. You just want to place 1, and then you want to place 2, just like that. And then you also want to place on the other side 1, 2, and then you just want to place them inwards. When you're placing these, just make sure they're facing inwards, obviously with the balloon line. And also, actually, you want to build it out 1 more. You want to have as many as possible, basically, but only in this sort of how many I've got. I think there's like, what, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm only using 11 right here. So yeah, you want to use 11 in this sort of angle like that, right in the corner, and you want to keep this one free, because that's where all your chefs are going to be, sort of just staying in there. And then they can use all of the stoves, because all of the stoves are facing this block. So you want to make sure they're all facing that block. And then yeah, so you got the 6 dishwashers, the 4 order stands, and then you got the 11 luxury stoves, or whatever stoves, sorry, it doesn't have to be luxury. Okay, and then once you've done with the kitchen, you're pretty much almost ready to go. As soon as you've got the carpet down and these velvet ropes, it's pretty much from now kind of easy. So all you want to do now is whatever you have, you want to fill in the rest of the space. So it can be plants, it can be tables, which I'm going to be using tables because I think it looks like nice, like with it tables. But really, you want to fill up the space because, as you can see, like the waiters, they sort of wander off over here. But if you place tables everywhere, that means it blocks them so they can't go in that area. So that's why we're placing all of this stuff. Obviously, like I said, you can use plants or you can use whatever, just to fill up all of this area, just like this. Make sure, obviously, the carpet, make sure you don't go on the carpet, and even in this back area as well. So let me just quickly do this. And I've actually forgotten one thing. We do need to be placing tables there, but just place all of this down. We will actually need to break some of these because I do need to place tables Okay, right, we should be done. So once you place all the tables just like that, you then, so yeah, you filled up all the space. You kind of want to break this. So do that, 6 just like that. And then you just want to break, basically you want to break the 3 side panels on every angle. So just like that, 2, break these 3, and just like this. So you want to break those tables, and then you want to place either royal tables or tiki tables so you can get the 4 players. Obviously, because if you use single tables, it's not going to work because you won't get 4 players. So you want to place 3 tables just like that next to it, and then 2 tables, and then 1 table on the side next to dishwashers and stoves. Then you just want to place chairs. This is going to be your first like table area down here. As you can see, I'm doing this quite quickly, just to sort of, you know, get this over and done with, because I don't want to waste everyone's time. I'm just trying to rush through it, because I know it can be quite complicated, but if it's not hard to follow, just make sure to pause the video. So as you can see, we have done the first floor. So I'm going to like sort of show you angles just in case you want to sort of have a look and pause it, and you know, so there's like the carpet and there's the table and stove area. That should be quite a good angle. And then for the second floor, okay, this is where, actually this is quite easy. So obviously, like I said, if you don't have royal tables, use tiki tables, because that way you get the 4-player sort of glitch type thing, and that's the way it will work the best. So in this far corner, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you want to go down 1, and you want to go down another. So there's 2 gaps, and then you want to miss a gap here, and then you want to miss a gap there. So it's just like that, and then you want to miss 2 gaps and place a table, place a table, place a table, place 4 tables, and then you just want to place chairs alongside, just like so. Boom, 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 boom. You want to make sure that there is gaps, because those gaps in between the tables right here, that is where your waiters will be sort of teleporting to be able to get to your customers. So yeah, oh wait, hold on, we missed that. Okay, and then once you've done that, as you can see, I've placed the tables and chairs just like that. You want to place the modern table just like that. Actually, no, sorry. It doesn't need to be modern table. It can be anything. I've just placed a modern table because that's just what I have a lot of. It can be plants, whatever filler space you've got. And then you want to leave these 4 gaps just like this empty. I think I'm actually just going to place some carpets in there, because that is where the waiters are going to be. And then once you've done that, you want to fill up the rest of the room with whatever you've got. Obviously, filler space. I've used, you know, jewelry cases, plants. Fill up this space so your waiters don't wander off. And then boom, once you've done this floor, you know, just in case you don't understand, make sure you fill the space up so the waiters don't come over here. I sort of went over that quickly, but that's quite important, because if you don't, the waiters will wander off over here and come over to this table and get the order from here and then wander back. But because we've filled it, they'll come on here and they'll take orders from there and then just go back to teleport really easily. Okay, but once you've done this on the second floor, what you've just done on this floor then needs to be done on every floor you have from 2 all the way up to 10. So as you can see on number 3, I've got the exact same loadout. Number 6, I've got the exact same, and number 10, I've got the exact same. So every single floor, obviously I haven't filled this up yet, which I don't know if you 100% need to, but it's always safe to just fill up this space. So yeah, from 2 to 3, from 2 to 10, just fill up with this loadout, and then obviously, like I've shown you, floor number 1, just do this table loadout. And I promise you, let's open my restaurant, you will be getting way more money, you'll be getting way more customers, and it is going to be really cool. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like. I made this because so many people are asking, and I really hope this helps people out. So I will see you next time, alright?